Silent Night is the best action movie of the year. John Woo graced us with a new movie, and it's undeniably one of the best action movies we saw this year. It's a low-budget production, and it shows from time to time, but overall, the director's creativity more than makes up for it. Here's our review of Silent Night, and why we believe it's worth watching if you love action movies. Simple concept, great execution. Silent Night starts like any good action movie with a simple premise. The main character, played by Joel Kinnaman, is running after two cars filled with thugs shooting at each other. Immediately, the shots tell you everything you need to know. It's Christmas, there was a drive-by, and our hero seeks revenge. It doesn't end well for him, as he gets shot in the throat and can't speak for the rest of the movie. Later, we learn that his son was the victim of a stray bullet, explaining the cold opening. It then kicks off something many movies tend to skip nowadays: the hero's preparation before he can test revenge. Over the course of a year, we see him train to become a killing machine and investigate his targets. This allows us to witness his evolution from an average Joe to the very thing he wants to destroy. The anti-John Wick. Action movies in 2023 are necessarily to be compared to John Wick, and to us, this is the opposite of a John Wick copycat. Every scene is actually directed, and it's not just a stuntman reel. Composition matters, and it makes every action scene 10 times more impactful, even if the budget is lower. Just the scene where Kinnaman is shooting thugs from a car, or the one with the first guy he kidnaps to make him talk, have an impact on the story. And we don't pause the movie to have an action scene. Every shot, every blow, every knife cut hurts, and you feel that at any given moment, the hero can actually die. By the end of it, you see that he's taken so much damage, only his rage carries him forward, and there's no humanity left. Action scenes also use a lot of practical effects, and it's refreshing, the only downside being that the CGI is not good enough and sticks out like a sore thumb, especially some bullet impacts and blood effects, which could have been a lot better. Not everything works. Although Silent Night is great, it's not perfect. As mentioned previously, some visual effects clearly lack the budget and time to be more convincing, and the trauma of the hero losing his son could have been done more efficiently. We spend a lot of time on the hero's loss, which in itself isn't a bad thing, but it's clunky, and it's clearly a way to extend the runtime. Kid Cudi isn't convincing as a cop, and there are some heavy plot holes and issues. For instance, the fact that the gang members can walk in broad daylight despite being wanted by the FBI and not simply suspects. How talent can compensate for a lack of budget. Overall, Silent Night offers some creative shots, and if you're tired of the same old action movie formula we see these days, this is a good movie, clocking at 1 hour 35 minutes or so, not overstaying its welcome. It also shows that making movie in the era of big blockbusters and superhero franchises is a challenge, even for a genius director like John Woo, and we believe it's the type of project that needs support if you want to see more of it. Did you watch Silent Night? What did you think about it? Let's discuss this in the comments. Thank you for listening. Subscribe, like, share this video if you enjoy the content, and we'll see you again soon on My Take Piste.